on the music as a positive thing. I wanted to make a much more radical score than what ended up, and there was a kind of a struggle, a fight between me and the director. Who came in a little bit late in the process to make him understand what I was trying to do. To my mind, the last version that I heard was a compromise where they had used my music in a way that I wasn't 100% satisfied with. I'm not able to give you a percentage because I haven't seen the finished one. The only reason I refused to go to the premiere was that I said I have to see the final edit before I get asked questions what I thought about the movie. So and they said that we can only do that if we hire a movie for you, a movie theater. And I said, well, I can invite friends, I'm happy to go and see it on my own, whatever. And they didn't want to do that, so I said, well, then I'm not coming.
I'm sorry. Well, I was on the world premiere on the movie, and I loved it. And the last I heard the last track on the album, on the Spotify or whatever.
Right. Well, the album is different because I made the album afterwards a little bit more like I wanted the movie to sound. So that, although in the movie I wanted to be much more extreme in a sort of 60s dogma of having the drums far left and the bass far right, and be very clear about the sound image of the 60s that I grew up with. On the record, I extended the parts, I included things that aren't really in the film, and I took out the things that I thought they used poorly. Because it's not as if I didn't see the film. It was only the very last edit, months and months after I'd given them the final mixes, and said, this is what you should use. And of course they didn't listen. They kind of started writing things up and down. They started to try, to my mind, illustrating feelings more than giving the central character a musical narrative. That was what I was trying to do. I was trying to give him a musical universe that would, to my mind, give the film a stronger resonance.
Well, one thing the last thing I will say, I'm also a huge fan, but I'm also a Beatles fan also.